My husband suffered a stroke earlier this year. Since 2017, he hasn't been able to get an erection, which we understand now was related to undiagnosed diabetes. We are both only in our early 40s. He thinks that he can just go and get Viagra from a chemist, but I've told him this might be dangerous as he's on lots of medications. Although he finds it frustrating, he won't go to the GP or discuss with anyone medical, and I can't do it for him. If we can't have sex again, then so be it. But is there any other options for a man who finds it hard to talk about his feelings at the best of times? Never mind with something so personal.
Yeah, this is a really important question. I'm really glad this has been asked. And it's a common experience, and many stroke survivors find it embarrassing and uncomfortable to opening up this conversation. And it's not often routinely asked enough by clinicians, so we need to get better at inviting that conversation and opening it up and exploring. So actually the Stroke Association Stroke and Sex leaflet actually addresses this very clearly and sets out 3 options. So Viagra and related medications aren't necessarily a no-go, but need some medical consultation to find out if it's right for that person. But they're not suggested as the first things to try. There are 2 other suggestions on the leaflet. One is use of a penis pump, which creates a vacuum that can increase blood flow to the penis. That's a non-pharmacological way of getting an erection. So you can access those kind of things anywhere on the internet. You don't need to go to a doctor to get hold of those. And there are a range of resources. We'll put in links below for sex aids for people with different disabilities. That might be worth checking out. And then there's also a hormonal option as well that serves to increase the chance of erection. So there are some other options, but what's also important in that question is that there are a couple of health conditions side by side, and it may be that if a change in the ability to get an erection after stroke may be related to stroke, it may be related to another factor. So I think where possible, feeling comfortable to talk to a GP about it. If they're not comfortable talking to their existing GP, they might want to find a different GP in the practice. They might feel more comfortable, or contacting, maybe looking for some information online, or contacting a helpline to get initial ideas. But the Sex and Stroke leaflet does give you other options other than Viagra.